Channel. I'm going to do a quick little what sold video. Again, I love these videos because they kind of give you a real idea of what is actually selling on eBay instead of just the haul videos where you see what people are buying. So I'm going to go through 20 things that have sold for me recently, like over the past couple weeks on eBay. I'm going to stick to eBay because Poshmark is hit or miss always for me. And I'm going to show you just some random things. Some of them fairly good selling. Others were like, it's okay. But just a disclaimer, I do not pay a ton for my items. If you like this kind of video, please subscribe and like, and check out my other videos. I do a lot of these kind of videos and haul videos and thrift with me videos and whatever. Anyway, and for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Let's get right into it. One of the most recent things, actually a lot of these first ones I'm going to show you, I actually sold over the weekend. Finally, sales are kind of picking up for me. This is a Cabbie 100% silk tunic. It was a size large, very lightweight. Here's kind of what it looks like. There's the tag. I believe that's an older tag too. It only sold for $7.99 on auction, and I had a couple of pulls on it, like there was some tearing in the seam a little bit, and also there were a couple little snags. So that's why I put it on auction. Typically, if an item has a little bit of damage and I know people are going to be looking for this item, then I will throw it up on auction at a lower price just to see. It had a couple watchers, but only one bid. And I'm fine with that. I only paid about 75 cents for it, so not bad. Okay, this I've had in my store for a long time, as you can see from my backdrop. It's just a vintage Gymboree snowsuit. It was probably one of my daughter's at one point. It had no damage to it, just super cute, but it literally has been in my store for 2 years. I took a best offer of $7 on it. I was happy to see it go. I like Gymboree stuff. The quality is there. It is really good, but kids' clothes just do not sell super well for me. So again, this sat for a long time, and I hope it goes to a good home. This was a pair of, I'm working through my husband's surplus of things, and this was in there. It's just a pair of men's Levi's Carpenter, like vintage 90s, loose fit pants, jeans. I just listed these a couple days ago. I took a best offer of $17, had them listed for $24.99 with shipping. And there's normal wear to them, like they've got some wear on the cuffs and everything. But because they're vintage, I think that's why they sold. I was happy to see them go at $17. This was, I bought this at one of our local thrift stores for about, I think it was $9.99. It's a, I hope I'm saying this right, Polka Dot. It's an Italian, very soft leather purse. It had like a reptile print on it, cool handle. Here's some other photos of it, and I took a best offer of $26 with shipping on that, and that sold this weekend. So very pretty purse, and it was in very nice shape. The inside was really clean. There's the Made in Italy tag. There is the actual tag on it and the inside. So I always show pictures of what the inside of the purse looks like too. I found these just this last summer at, I think it was Marshall's. They were on clearance. It was the end of summer for like $7. And I took a best offer. Oh, no, I'm sorry. These sold for full price, $24.17 with free shipping. They're Vince Camuto little flip-flops. I think they went to Hawaii, so even flip-flops can sell in the fall and winter. And they're like little wedge flip-flops. They're really cute. And there's the bottoms of them. And so anytime I do free shipping, I typically don't put best offer on my items because I have to pay for shipping, and shipping costs me between $4 and $5. So my profit was only about $10 to $11 on this. I'm not going to go into detail of figuring out my profit. Just so you all know, eBay charges about 10%, PayPal charges about 2 to 3%, and then you have the cost of your item taken off of that. So that'll give you an idea of profit margin. But also, I really try not to pay very much for my items, so like pennies to $1 or $2. This was another pair of pants from my husband's surplus, and it's a pair of men's Cabelas zip-off, like hiking utility pants. And these I just listed as well, and they sold, I took a best offer of $17.65 on those plus shipping. and they zip at the bottom. Size 36 is a great size for men's pants. It's a very common size. This is a sweater, beautiful, soft. Ann Taylor, I typically don't buy a lot of Ann Taylor, but this was, again, I paid 75 cents for this at one of our local thrift stores, and it was so soft, and it's a size extra large. So being at an extra large, and it's a cardigan sweater, and actually this is an Ann Taylor factory, because see those two little dots underneath the name? That usually means that it's a factory, not from the actual Ann Taylor store. So they're going to be a little less high quality, but still pretty good. So I had this up in my store for maybe a month, and again, it sold, I took a best offer of $20 plus shipping on that. Okay, next this was to one buyer, these next two items. Francis, thank you so much for buying these two scarves. They are beautiful. If you watched my bins trip that I made with Rachel, the last one, we found this we found this cashmere blend, very long scarf. And it is so beautiful. It's like green and gray chevron pattern. It's really, really pretty, in excellent condition. I'm pretty positive it's never even been used. And it's the brand Avaca, which is actually a pretty good brand. And that sold for $27.89 with shipping. And then she also bought this 100% cashmere plaid scarf that also is pretty much, it's brand new. And there's the little tag, 100% cashmere, made in Scotland. And this was $11.15 with free shipping. So there is that one. Next we have, this is a vintage Victoria's Secret Rapture perfume. Now I know that it's been going around that you cannot sell perfume on eBay. And this is proof that yes, you still can sell perfume on eBay. And I think that glitch was fixed. This is a vintage 90s. I believe it was the 90s. I wore this perfume in the 90s, late 90s. So I remembered it. I thought it was funny when I saw it. I paid $2 for this at a little mom and pop little thrift store. And it sold for $39.9. No. I took a best offer of, oh, where is it? No, maybe it did sell for full price. No, this did sell for full price. Yes, this sold for full price at $39.99 with shipping. So I made sure this was bubble wrapped and in a box and in a padded envelope, because I do not want to risk it breaking. So that was a very good profit on that one. This was, again, another bins outlet find, and these are pretty much brand new. They are Patagonia Better Sweater mitten, like convertible mittens that have the fingerless gloves on them. There's a little Patagonia right there, and they're women's medium. I almost kept these for myself, but I didn't. And I took a best offer of $10 with shipping on those because I knew they would sell. And this was I had this in one of my last haul videos. This is the vintage deer stalker. Thank you for all of you who commented to tell me what it actually was called. I did not know it was called a deer stalker hat. So it says deer stalker Sherlock Holmes style, and I took a best offer, I believe, of $12.99. Yes, $12.99 on this. It did have a couple of little flaws on it, like just little. Let me see, right there you can see there's a tiny little hole right there. You can barely tell because of the color of the hat, but it did have a tiny little flaw in it. All right, this was another really funny one. I almost did not buy this. It's a Madewell, which is a great brand, but it's a Madewell velour polka dot top, and it had these funky little sleeves on it. It's an extra small, like, crop top, very loose fitted. I had a ton of watchers on this, like right away, like 12 watchers within a week. And I could not believe that it had so many watchers on it. I'm thinking maybe because it's Halloween and it would be a great Halloween shirt, but I took a best offer of $14 on that with shipping. This is a koi scrub set. And again, I only paid about 75 cents per piece. And, again, koi scrubs, I can sell them usually pretty well. I had several watchers on these, and I did finally take a best offer of $14 with shipping. But again, look at the size. They're size small and extra small. I knew they would sit for a little while. And the pants had a couple little creases on the rear end. I don't know. Let's see if you can see. See, they have like some creases. So a little bit of flaw to them. I don't know if they can be ironed out. I didn't try to iron those creases out. I did wash these and dry them, and the creases did not come out with the washing and drying. So I was happy with the best offer of $14. Okay, so these ones, if you've watched my sold videos before, the Manta sleep masks, I got these at the Goodwill outlet brand new in packages. There were tons of them, and I am just kicking myself for not getting all of them. There probably was well over 100. And these have sold, I mean, this was my last sale of it. This was my, I'm so sad. Oh, boo-hoo. My last one. I had 31 of these. And I just was like, oh, I don't know. I didn't want to be stuck with them forever. They literally sold in like a month and a half, all 31 of them. So my total profit off of these was about $620, which is amazing for all of them. And yeah, like I said, I'm really sad that I didn't buy all of them because they would be a consistent seller for me for a good 2 to 3 months, just that consistent little profit coming in. Because I profited a minimum of $20 off of each pair. And I sold several out of country, internationally, where they paid the full $25.99 plus shipping international. So I'm kind of sad. But that was a good lesson learned to, you know, just go ahead and invest and have them all. Okay, so here I always get Disney Princess and Disney Parks and Disney Store little costumes. These were 2 that I had bought at 2 different trips, and then I just hang on to them until I have a lot of them or, you know, something. But they are Disney Store and Disney Princess costumes. One's an extra small and one's like an extra small. So this one was Disney Park. So these, you know, are expensive. I took a best offer of $22 for both of them plus shipping. So some little girl is going to be very happy. All right, here's the dreaded Lularoe. I have had these in my closet forever. I picked these up at the bins, so I did not spend a lot of money on them. And they are plus size, both of them. The skirt is a plus size. Both of the pants are plus size, tall and curvy. They sat and sat and sat. I was happy just to finally get rid of them. I took a best offer of $15, and I took it. I personally cannot stand Lularoe. I've never thought I want to draw attention to the down area, so whatever. But the quality is really good. Well, I mean, it's really soft. So anyway, I was happy to see those go. All right, a couple more things. I always pick up the Aiden and Ace muslin blankets, and this one was a lot that I had collected. I just usually hang on to them until I have several. So really pretty muslin blankets, a muslin like burp cloth and bib, and then a lovey that came with it. So this had several watchers as well, and it sold for $19.99 with free shipping on that. So again, no best offer if I do free shipping. And last but not least, this is a beautiful Duluth Trading Company brown pebbled messenger like travel bag. It's so pretty. And it was so soft. I bought this at one of the thrift stores. I paid full price, and I went more than what I normally do. I paid $14 for this. It sold for $70 this morning, and it is paid for, and I'm shipping it out today. These are like 180 brand new. Has multiple pockets. And this actually, disclaimer, this had a really musty smell to it, so I did have it hanging outside this summer just to get the smell out of it, and I listed it about a week and a half ago. So that is 20 things that sold. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, and list